Welcome to our channel, The Perspectives of the Bible. If you share our deep and profound enthusiasm for exploring the rich, intricate, and often fascinating depths of biblical narratives, alongside a genuine appreciation for the artistry that permeates and enriches these revered texts, we wholeheartedly invite you to connect more deeply with our channel and join our ever-growing community of fellow biblical enthusiasts. We encourage you to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring the bell to ensure that you stay updated and receive timely notifications about all our latest videos and content. Today, we are embarking on an expansive and comprehensive exploration of an enchanting and captivating aspect of biblical literature that is closely intertwined with our understanding of these sacred texts: the art of biblical storytelling. Techniques of ancient narrators. This captivating field explores the origins of ancient scripture together with the oral traditions meticulously developed and preserved over a long passage of time, revealing how the art of storytelling has been a magical thread delicately woven through the very fabric of faith, belief systems, and culture within a myriad of diverse societies across multiple historical times and geographical locations around our globe. Before we transitioned into the age dominated by printing presses, physical books, and the digital screens that characterize and define our modern world today, narrative stories were primarily shared through oral means. Gathered around lively campfires under expansive starry night skies, in bustling marketplaces teeming with life, energy, and color, and during intimate family gatherings that fostered deep connections among participants in rich and meaningful ways. Esteemed narrators were widely celebrated for their eloquence, captivating charisma, and enhanced ability to engage, inspire, and enthrall audiences who listened eagerly. These gifted individuals possessed a unique and differentiated set of techniques that allowed them to enthrall and captivate everyone who tuned into their intricate, thoughtfully woven tales. These techniques transcended mere methods of speaking. They represented essential tools and craftsmanship that ensured the tales being told were transformed from mere spoken words into profoundly lived moments, immersive, vibrant, and unforgettable experiences that left lasting emotional imprints on the hearts and minds of their attentive listeners. Today, we will delve into some of these ancient methods, the very pillars of biblical storytelling, and examine how they not only influence the past profoundly, but continue to shape our understanding of Scripture, even in contemporary contexts, resonating powerfully through the ages. Can you even begin to imagine the palpable excitement that surged through the air as eager listeners leaned in, their hearts racing in anticipation, to hear captivating and compelling accounts of the epic adventures of iconic biblical figures like David and Goliath, or the poignant and impactful parables that flowed effortlessly from the lips of Jesus? Ancient storytellers possessed an extraordinary talent that allowed them to breathe life, emotion, and vibrancy into these narratives, making them resonate powerfully with audiences spanning across generations, both young children and the wise elders alike. But how did they achieve this extraordinary feat? What specific techniques did these ancient narrators employ to ensure that their impactful messages remained vibrant, memorable, and deeply stirring over the passage of time, echoing through the ages to touch the hearts and souls of countless individuals? Join us as we journey together to uncover the closely guarded secrets behind these ancient practices, starting with the crucial importance of setting the scene in a manner that truly welcomes and invites listeners into the very heart of the narrative. The art of painting vivid and relatable pictures through carefully chosen words not only mesmerized audiences, but also demanded their complete and undivided engagement, as they could actively envision the dynamic landscapes, richly developed characters, and nuanced emotional undertones that marked each unfolding narrative. Through painstakingly crafted descriptive language and intricate sensory details, skillfully interwoven throughout the tales, these talented narrators transported their audiences directly into the very core of the stories, making every experience feel tangible, real, and profoundly significant, an experience that resonated deeply in the hearts of listeners long after the last word fell silent. As we dive even deeper into the fascinating art of biblical storytelling, it is crucial to grasp the foundational techniques that ancient narrators skillfully utilized to weave their captivating tales into the very fabric of community and culture. One significant technique frequently employed within this rich narrative tradition was the exceptional power of parallelism, a method that is intricately woven into the very fabric of biblical literature itself. This powerful technique involves the thoughtful and intentional repetition of similar phrase structures, a tool that flourished not solely in the realm of Hebrew poetry, but also prominently in the narrative prose found throughout the scriptures. By wielding this technique with intention and precision, narrators were able to create rhythmic patterns and emphasis throughout their storytelling craft, making key points not only stand out prominently, but also considerably easier for listeners to remember, reflect upon, and internalize in their hearts and minds, creating deep, impactful connections to the stories. For instance, if we turn our attention toward the renowned Book of Psalms, we quickly discover striking examples where carefully structured parallel phrases reinforce a deeper theme or essential essence of the message being conveyed, showcasing both the innate beauty and emotional power inherent in this technique, a vivid manner that resonates profoundly with the souls of the audience. However, it's essential to recognize that this method isn't solely about aesthetics. Rather, it plays a crucial role in aiding retention, which was imperative within the oral traditions of storytelling. Given that narratives were passed down through generations without the considerable benefits of written records to rely upon. Another pivotal technique that ancient narrators harnessed with unmatched skill and artistry was the enthralling use of vivid imagery. These talented narrators, endowed with a rich and expressive vocabulary, alongside expansive descriptive powers, consistently crafted mesmerizing pictures through the delightful words they chose, employing sensory details that evoked strong emotional responses from their captivated audiences. They adeptly created vivid imagery that took root and blossomed vibrantly within the minds of their fascinated audience members, forging powerful, emotional connections. Take the inspiring story of David and Goliath, for example, as a perfect illustrative case highlighting how vivid imagery transforms storytelling into a lively and enthralling experience. The strikingly vivid descriptions of Goliath's towering and imposing stature juxtaposed against David's humble and unassuming beginnings craft a powerful, compelling contrast that captivates and grips the audience's unwavering attention. By employing such precise illustrations and thoughtfully crafted scenes through their descriptive storytelling, narrators expertly transported their listeners into the very heart of the narrative, making the journey of each character feel intensely personal, remarkably relatable, and ultimately deeply meaningful to their own lives. In addition, we must wholeheartedly acknowledge the critical role of dialogue present in the ancient art of storytelling. Narrators often employed enticing conversations between characters to develop intricate plots, deepen emotional connections, and illuminate the rich and varied personalities woven throughout their narratives, thereby truly breathing life into each remarkable story. This technique does not merely enhance the narrative's depth and complexity, but also serves to engage the audience profoundly on an emotional level. When listeners hear a character speak, they frequently find themselves forging strong emotional connections with their struggles, triumphs, and challenges, drawing them closer to the narrative's essence at hand. For example, take a moment to consider the parables of Jesus. Within these succinct yet profoundly illustrative narratives, the dialogues frequently challenge the prevailing norms and assumptions of society, while inviting listeners to rethink and reconsider their own personal beliefs regarding their lives, morality, and humanity. This illustration serves as a timeless testament to the profound power and influence of conversation in the realm of storytelling, reaching deep into the hearts of listeners and leaving a lasting impact that resonates through the corridors of time and experience. Moreover, motifs and recurring elements figure prominently in contributing to the sustained impact of biblical storytelling throughout the ages. Ancient narrators would often revisit themes or symbols that resonated deeply across various scripture, providing layers of meaning that enriched their stories and made them resonate even when retold in different contexts and cultural paradigms. A prime example is the recurring motif of water, which symbolizes life, nourishment, and purification across an array of narratives, ranging from the deeply profound Great Flood depicted in the Book of Genesis to the metaphorical living water described and discussed passionately by Jesus during engaging encounters documented in the New Testament. Recognizing and understanding these powerful motifs allows us to discern the intricate interconnectedness of biblical texts, deepening our appreciation and comprehension of the narratives while also shedding crucial light on their broader implications for our lives as we navigate our own multifaceted journeys of faith. In conclusion, these ancient storytelling techniques serve not only to enhance the stories themselves, but also shape how we perceive, interpret, and internalize the meaningful messages embedded within the sacred texts of the Bible. By recognizing, celebrating, and valuing these masterful methods, we can foster a deeper understanding of the intentions underpinning the narratives and the profound significance they held for their original audiences, successfully bridging the temporal gap that separates ancient times from our modern lives in a thoughtful, reflective, and impactful way. Now, let us embark on an even deeper exploration of how these ancient techniques were not merely purposed for entertainment, but rather served significant and vital purposes extending far beyond the simplistic realm of storytelling. In the complex and colorful tapestry of the ancient world, narratives frequently bore didactic purposes, keenly aimed at imparting essential moral lessons while simultaneously preserving a rich cultural heritage for generations to come. The storytelling practices employed by biblical narrators functioned as powerful tools for teaching and reinforcement, tirelessly reinforcing values while enabling the formation and shaping of identity among diverse communities and audiences over time. For instance, consider the parables of Jesus, which are rich in metaphor, imagery, and profound teaching moments. They were artfully crafted to confront societal norms while simultaneously inviting listeners to engage in deeper reflection upon their personal beliefs and assumptions about life, faith, and humanity. When Jesus chose to articulate profound and transformative truths through parables, he expertly employed familiar elements that resonated deeply and intimately within his audience, effectively urging them to explore deeper spiritual truths and insights that lay hidden within the plentiful folds of these captivating narratives. This unique and transformative storytelling approach exemplified how engaging narratives can successfully captivate and profoundly affect listeners on multiple intersecting levels, prompting them to internalize the invaluable lessons being conveyed with such care, depth, and profound wisdom through their lives. This illustration also emphasizes that the ancient art of storytelling inherently possessed a communal dimension that significantly enriched its impact. Gatherings where stories were shared fostered a burgeoning collective identity and a profound sense of belonging among listeners and participants. Through the careful and deliberate sharing of these compelling narratives, community history was preserved, and strong bonds were forged, allowing individual stories to contribute meaningfully to a richer and larger tapestry of cultural memory, shared experiences, and collective wisdom. This deeply communal aspect can be observed through enriching practices such as communal prayers, shared hymns of worship, and collaborative storytelling experiences, all of which underscore the valuable roles that narratives played as connections binding diverse people together across differences, shared journeys, and mutual understanding. Additionally, ancient narrators possessed the remarkable ability to adapt their stories according to the audience before them, skillfully tailoring their messages to resonate effectively with distinct groups gathered for tales. This adaptability highlights the dynamic and responsive nature of biblical storytelling, suggesting that these talented narrators were acutely aware of their audience's unique needs, individual concerns, and cultural contexts. For example, a story shared within a gathering of farmers might emphasize themes centered upon harvest, sustenance, and the rhythms of agricultural life, whereas a story unfolding in a bustling urban setting might focus on justice, morality, and community responsibilities that resonate closely with city dwellers struggling to navigate their ever-evolving challenges. When we turn our attention to the preservation of biblical stories through oral tradition, we can clearly see that it played an essential role in safeguarding the essence of these narratives. The stories provided moments of entertainment while simultaneously serving as vital vehicles through which deeply held beliefs and communal practices were preserved against the potential erosion of time. As these cherished narratives were recited and repeated over the years, they morphed beautifully with each retelling, transforming and adapting gracefully to resonate with new generations while meticulously maintaining the core messages that bind them together across contexts. The fluidity of oral transmission underscores the importance of memorization techniques that seasoned storytellers honed with great care, ensuring that their treasured tales endured through the inevitable passage of time, while allowing the spirit of these narratives to thrive. As we reflect upon our modern context, we can truly appreciate the continued relevance and application of these ancient storytelling practices within our lives and communities today. By recognizing the intricate interplay between narrative techniques and their profound social significance, we draw enlightening parallels to contemporary storytelling, whether expressed through the art encompassed within literature, the cinematic expressions observed in thought-provoking films, or the diverse and rich offerings encapsulated in digital media and online platforms. The power of stories to educate, inspire, and unite individuals remains a timeless thread that endures, showcasing the unchanging nature of these ancient storytelling arts that have profoundly shaped human culture and understanding for centuries on end. As we reflect on the profound significance of biblical storytelling techniques, it is equally essential and imperative to consider their deep spiritual implications, which are vividly illuminated in the context of the intricacies of the human experience. The narratives embedded within the pages of the Bible are not merely historical accounts or simple tales. They possess a profound theological depth that speaks directly to the human experience across the eternal expanse of countless generations. This essence is precisely where the art of storytelling transcends mere technique, evolving into a deeply spiritual journey that invites each listener into an introspective exploration rich with meaning, purpose, and the ever-elusive search for identity. One of the most remarkable aspects of biblical storytelling lies in its ability to invite listeners into a sacred space, an atmosphere that is hallowed and reverent, where introspection, reflection, and honest questions of existence are genuinely encouraged and openly welcomed. The narratives presented within the scriptures prompt profound inquiries into the fundamental questions of existence that echo within our hearts. Who are we as individuals traversing this vast, intricate, and mysterious universe? What is our purpose as unique individuals walking upon this earth? How do we navigate through the rich complexities of life, amidst hardships, uncertainty, and strife? Through the carefully crafted characters and intricately detailed events woven throughout these timeless stories, we find echoes of our own struggles, hopes, and heartfelt aspirations, vividly mirroring our personal journeys of faith and self-discovery. For instance, the gripping story of Job serves as a compelling exploration of suffering and faith, compelling us to grapple with difficult emotions, challenging situations, and complicated circumstances, ultimately reminding us that we are not alone in our trials and tribulations, and that perseverance in the face of hardship leads to a deeper, more nuanced understanding of ourselves and our Creator. Moreover, the engaging art of storytelling, as thoughtfully presented in the Bible, actively reveals God's profound nature and His intimate relationship with humanity. The vivid accounts of creation found within the foundational narratives of Genesis, the dramatic exodus from Egypt captured compellingly in the book of Exodus, and the transformative life and teachings of Jesus Christ are much more than merely stories. They convey intricate and layered truths about God's character, love, justice, grace, and mercy that we can discover anew with each subsequent reading. Each narrative unveils different facets of the divine character, encouraging listeners to explore their beliefs while contemplating the evolution of their personal relationship with God on a significantly deeper and ultimately more impactful level. The essential use of story elements such as conflict, resolution, and redemption reflects the larger narrative of human history and God's relationship with humanity, inviting all who listen to partake in God's unfolding story of love and grace stretching across the annals of time and intimately into their own lives. The ancient art of storytelling also plays an invaluable role in fostering a grounded sense of hope and inspiration that resonates deeply within the human spirit. Many biblical stories build toward powerful moments of triumph, symbolizing the profound possibilities of transformation, healing, and new beginnings that eagerly await individuals, even amidst times of great and crushing darkness. Take, for instance, the poignant and profoundly moving story of Lazarus. It embodies the deeply resonant themes of resurrection and hope that blossom vividly in the midst of despair, offering an eternal reminder that life can emerge triumphantly from the ashes of grief and loss. These cherished narratives serve as gentle, yet powerful reminders that even within our bleakest moments, there exists the seemingly limitless potential for renewal and rebirth. Thus, they encourage listeners to hold steadfastly onto hope as they navigate through life's unpredictable paths and valleys, fostering a sense of resilience that defines the very fabric of the human spirit in their divine journeys. Additionally, biblical storytelling beautifully emphasizes the importance of community, connection, and shared faith that significantly shapes our lives as individuals. Much like the ancient gatherings where stories were shared among families and friends in vibrant exchanges of wisdom and learning, contemporary congregational settings serve as meaningful and sacred spaces where people collectively engage in the powerful narratives of their faith traditions. This communal aspect significantly enhances the storytelling experience, allowing all individuals involved to explore shared meanings, foster vibrant, engaging dialogue, and cultivate a deeper understanding of their beliefs, values, and righteous commitments within the larger fabric of community life. Through the collective sharing of stories, individuals and communities bond over their faith journeys, weaving together a rich and vibrant tapestry of shared narratives that spans the passage of generations, transcending cultural barriers, while fostering understanding and acceptance among the varied traditions that enrich our world. In essence, the captivating art of biblical storytelling transcends the realm of mere technique. It transforms into a powerful spiritual practice that invites reflection, fosters connection among diverse individuals, and profoundly inspires faith journeys. By uncovering the intricate layers embedded within these age-old narratives, we can gain a richer appreciation of their lasting significance within our own lives, recognizing the power of stories to shape our understanding of ourselves, our diverse communities, and the profound relationship we hold with the divine creator who loves us unconditionally and intimately desires connection with each one of us. Now that we've explored the rich, vibrant history along with the intricate and skillful techniques of biblical storytelling, let's delve deeper into how these ancient practices still resonate powerfully in our contemporary world. The art of storytelling is not merely a forgotten relic of the distant past. It continues to thrive beautifully and live on vibrantly within our churches, our homes, and even within the expansive realms of our dynamic digital spaces and platforms. Modern preachers, educators, and communicators draw richly and deeply from these time-honored techniques of storytelling, skillfully blending them into sermons, teachings, and presentations that are simultaneously captivating, thought-provoking, and enlightening, inspiring their audiences to establish and connect with the timeless truths encapsulated within these profound stories. For instance, let's consider the impactful use of vivid imagery, a technique wherein a speaker deftly paints a mental picture for their audience using descriptive and colorful language that brings the narrative to life. This is a powerful descendant of the imaginative artistry utilized by ancient narrators, who sought to enthrall, inspire, and engage their eager listeners through beautifully woven, colorful descriptions that encapsulated lush landscapes, intense emotions, and dramatic events unfolding within the narratives, creating a vibrant tapestry of experience for each listener. Moreover, the essence of oral tradition continues to thrive within an array of contemporary contexts such as engaging podcasts, immersive video blogs, and dynamic social media interactions. In these diverse platforms, stories from the Bible find their way into meaningful discussions and intellectual debates, allowing people to confront their personal life challenges while gleaning essential life lessons from the familiar narratives that carry profound significance for innumerable individuals today. Let's also take a moment to acknowledge the undeniable power of personal testimony within faith communities today. Many individuals share their deeply personal life experiences in ways that resonate profoundly with the stories found within Scripture, showcasing how these age-old truths continue to remain relevant, transformative, and life-affirming for today's ever-evolving audience. In this segment, we will take careful time to examine several modern-day examples of storytelling within religious contexts. We will explore how contemporary figures artfully emulate and draw upon the storytelling techniques perfected by biblical narrators to convey their messages effectively, authentically, and powerfully. By illuminating and understanding these connections, we can appreciate the enduring timelessness of these techniques and how they enable the transmission of timeless wisdom across generations, bridging the significant gap that separates the past from the present, while encouraging wisdom that profoundly transforms lives for the better in incredibly meaningful and deeply life-affirming ways. Next, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound impact of storytelling in building community within various faith traditions that persist actively today. Just as ancient narrators would gather people around cozy fires or in communal spaces with rich and intricate histories to share compelling stories that inspire deep thought and connection, today's churches, gatherings, and spiritual communities actively utilize storytelling as a vital means to forge connections, build relationships, and foster unity among their congregants and attendees. When individuals courageously share their deeply personal narratives, their unique experiences and insights combine to create a deeper sense of belonging and community, paving the way for the flourishing of empathy, understanding, and compassion among community members, and instilling a genuine spirit of togetherness and mutual support. Small group meetings, intimate study circles, and faith-sharing sessions often encourage participants to share personal experiences tied intricately to biblical stories, fostering a nurturing and safe environment where individuals can explore their faith collectively, drawing strength, wisdom, and inspiration from one another. This communal aspect of biblical storytelling holds utmost importance, emphasizing not solely the narratives themselves, but also the shared experiences and collective memories that bind individuals tightly together into a cohesive community of faith. This reflects much like the ancient listeners who found meaningful connection, support, and encouragement within the cherished stories being lovingly shared around them, affirming the immense power of shared storytelling to bring people closer together while inspiring collective growth in their faith journeys. Let's also take a moment to address the emotional impact generated by storytelling. The power of a well-told story possesses the potential to evoke profound empathy, solidarity, and even challenge ingrained preconceived notions that may hinder personal growth and transformation. By weaving personal testimonies alongside biblical narratives, skilled speakers and storytellers can create deeper pathways of relatability and resonance for their audiences. These emotional connections undeniably add depth and richness to the overall message, often compelling audiences to thoughtful reflection, decisive actions, and genuine transformations within their hearts and minds, inviting them on a profound journey of discovery and enlightenment within their faith experiences. If we consider these patterns deeply, we can see how they thread through the lives and experiences of communities and individuals from the past to the present, shaping the very essence of what it means to live within a narrative-rich context that extends the power of biblical storytelling beyond mere words into a lived reality that resonates with the human spirit. Finally, as we navigate through this multifaceted topic, it is imperative and essential that we consider the promising future of biblical storytelling in light of our ever-evolving digital age. As we move forward into these uncharted territories, new and innovative platforms are emerging, presenting storytelling opportunities that allow it to evolve in exciting and varied ways. Social media, in its unique potential, is poised to extend the reach of stories well beyond traditional communal spaces, inviting individuals from all walks of life to actively engage with biblical narratives in innovative and thought-provoking manners that spark meaningful discussions and genuine reflections within their hearts and minds. Virtual reality and augmented reality technology are also beginning to find their way into the art of storytelling, offering immersive and transformative experiences that allow audiences to actively live within the narratives, transforming passive listening into active and deeply engaging participation alongside their favorite characters and compelling stories in ways previously unimagined. The immense opportunities for storytelling available across various digital formats and mediums challenge gifted storytellers to adapt and grow while maintaining fidelity to the essence and intentionality of their narratives. Whether expressed through dynamic video presentations, captivating animation, or immersive interactive storytelling experiences, the core essence of storytelling remains unchanged: to convey profound truth in a way that genuinely resonates with the audience's unique life experiences and perspectives, providing transformative and deeply enriching insights that can change lives for the better. In conclusion, the vibrant art of biblical storytelling is a dynamic and living tradition that has profoundly shaped faith communities for centuries through its captivating narratives, wisdom, and experiences. It continues to inspire, teach, and embrace new audiences in its loving guidance and truth. As we reflect on the deeply embedded rich techniques that have withstood the test of time, let us also remember the incredible power of story to connect, inspire, and transform lives in meaningful and lasting ways across diverse cultures and generations. May we carry forward this precious legacy, passing down our stories and sharing narratives with the same passion and intention that characterized the storytellers of old, while ensuring that their profound wisdom and heartfelt teachings remain vibrantly alive for generations yet to come, enriching lives in authentic and transformative ways that resonate within each of us deeply.